if you're thinking about buying the Osprey Daylite backpack because it's got rave reviews on Amazon and promises lightweight durability, wait a minute, because here's what surprised me. Despite the 4.7-star rating and its popularity, this seemingly perfect pack has some glaring issues that can really ruin your experience. But don't click away just yet. I'm going to break down why this bag might not be the daypack hero you're hoping for, who it actually suits, and whether it deserves a spot on your back or your budget list. Stick around because by the end you'll see this isn't your typical backpack review. Ready to find out if the Daylite is a bright adventure or a bag of headaches? Let's dive in. First off, let's talk about the basics to set the stage. The Osprey Daylite is touted as lightweight, simple, durable, and comfortable, with multiple color options to suit your style. It's designed to be an everyday companion for errands, quick hikes, or out-of-town trips. Promising compatibility, this pack can attach to several Osprey travel bags for added storage, which sounds like a traveler's dream. At $64.80, it's also positioned as a budget-friendly option compared to other packs in the Osprey lineup. Sounds solid, right? But here's the twist. The Daylite's simplicity and lightness come with some sacrifices you need to know before you buy. For a backpack measured at 16.9 by 10.2 by 7.9 inches and weighing just over a pound, you'd expect great storage space and solid organization. The pack features a large panel-loading main compartment which is easy to access, a multifunctional interior sleeve for a hydration reservoir or a tablet up to 14 inches, and mesh pockets on both sides for water bottles. Additionally, dual side compression straps help tighten the pack when it's not completely full. On paper, these features cater well to hikers and commuters who value light gear and quick access. However, many users find that the actual day-to-day use brings challenges. The large main compartment is spacious, but without more organizational pockets, it can feel like digging through a black hole. So much for easy access to your phone or keys when you're rushing. The hydration sleeve is versatile, but lacks a dedicated opening for the hydration hose, which means if you want to stay hydrated on the go, you'll have to get creative or risk fumbling. Osprey's reputation for comfort is mostly intact. The Daylite has cushioned shoulder straps and a breathable back panel, but for extended hikes or heavier loads, the lack of a padded hip belt puts stress on your shoulders, not your hips, which can get painful sooner than later. So if you're planning that epic day trek, this might not cut it. And what about durability? The Daylite promises years of everyday wear and tear and is a Bluesin product, reflecting eco-friendly manufacturing standards. That's a big thumbs up in sustainability, but some users report that the lightweight materials feel a bit too thin for rough outdoor use. If you're the type to throw your bag into muddy trails or cram it under airplane seats every week, it might not stand up to heavy abuse over time. Plus, the zippers, while smooth and sturdy at first, can show wear faster than you'd like with heavy, regular use. A common complaint is the Daylite's minimalist design, which works wonderfully for light packing, but becomes frustrating if your daily essentials don't fit the mold. For instance, if you're someone who carries a laptop larger than 14 inches, this bag simply won't work. Also, those side mesh water bottle pockets are cleverly positioned but can be a bit snug, struggling to hold larger or non-standard bottles securely during active movement. So if you're hydrating like a pro or have a growing collection of gadgets, you might want to shop around. Here's a rehook for you. Are you the kind of person who prefers simple gear that just works without fuss? Or do you need a pack that can keep up with all your tech, snacks, and gear on a high-intensity day? Because the Daylite courts simplicity, but doesn't stretch far beyond basic needs. If you're in the market for a brawny companion that gobbles up gadgets and gear, you might feel disappointed. Before you worry about the Daylite being just another pretty face in the crowded world of backpacks, understand who this pack actually fits best. It's ideal for light travelers, urban commuters, or casual hikers who want a simple but stylish pack to carry a few essentials. Need a dependable bag for a quick coffee run, a day in the city, or a short stroll? The Daylite shines there. But if you're aiming for extended treks, office commuting with a 15-inch laptop, or hefting gym gear and groceries on the daily, this backpack won't be your trusty sidekick. Now I know what you're thinking. Maybe the Daylite is like that friend who's fun at a party but disappears when you need help moving furniture. And yeah, sometimes carrying this bag feels just right like a featherweight boxer, but other times it's like bringing a butter knife to a sword fight. To lighten the mood, here's a joke. Why did the backpack go to therapy? Because it had too many issues to carry. But seriously, if you expect too much from the Daylite, you'll find yourself wishing for more structure and padding. One common user story really sums up the experience. Sarah, an avid traveler, bought the Daylite to use as a daypack for weekend excursions while attaching it to her larger Osprey travel bag. At first, she loved its light feel and bright green color that made it easy to spot. But on her third trip, she struggled to fit her tablet and hydration bladder simultaneously because the interior compartment was cramped, and she had to juggle between devices. Plus, the hydration hose routing, or lack thereof, led to awkward adjustment stops mid-hike. She told me she'd recommend the Daylite for quick errands or very light adventures, but not for serious day hikes or multi-day treks. Another joke coming your way to keep the vibes fresh. What did the backpack say to the suitcase? I'm just here to lighten your load, but it looks like I'm carrying the weight of the world. So if you want a lightweight pack that doesn't try to do too much, the Daylite listens to you but might leave heavier stuff to the bigger models. So, what are you really getting for your $64.80? The pack hits a sweet spot between ultra-budget and premium, with features like versatile attachments to other Osprey bags, a hydration sleeve, and dual water bottle holders. The Daylite feels like a practical, no-frills backpack designed by a company with a solid reputation for quality. But asking it to do everything, that's like hiring a sprinter to run a marathon, not the right fit. If you want a pack that's eco-conscious thanks to its Bluesin certification, easy on the shoulders for short trips, and light enough to not drag you down during casual outings, you're in luck. Particularly if you're an urban explorer or a weekend wanderer who values style and simplicity. Yet, if you laugh in the face of minimalism and prefer pockets, padding, and extra support, you'll soon discover the Daylite's limits. One more joke before we wrap. Why don't backpacks ever tell secrets? Because they're always carrying something on their back. It's a reminder that every backpack has its purpose, and the Daylite's is clear. Light, simple, adaptable, but not a catch-all Swiss Army knife. Wrapping this up on a positive note, while the Osprey Daylite has its flaws and isn't the ultimate solution for every adventurer or commuter, it excels as a lightweight, stylish, and eco-friendly backpack perfect for everyday casual use. Its ability to attach seamlessly to larger Osprey bags adds versatility for travelers, and the classic design with new colorways keeps things fresh and fun. If you want a backpack to brighten your errands, accompany you on quick hikes, or serve as a dependable daypack that doesn't overpromise, the Daylite is worth considering. Before you decide, remember that every backpack is a personal fit. The Daylite offers great value for $64.80 and earns high praise on Amazon for good reason, but weigh the pros and cons against your exact needs. For the best price, I've dropped a link in the description below. Check it out, read the latest reviews, and see if this lightweight Osprey could be your next trusty companion. Thanks for hanging in there with me through this honest take. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dive reviews that cut through the hype to help you make confident purchases. Until next time, happy trails and smooth packing.